Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Right, in this segment, apparently it's new, the deli, Polish chicken kabanos with pork and turkey. So, in essence, what they are is they're about that thick and about that long each individual one, but they curl like that. Because look, they're all attached to each other, but they curl like that. They're so cool. I normally just get the normal ones at Home Bargains, but I think this one is at Lidl. Not Lidl. I mean Aldi. It's a good source of protein. EU pork. Right, so anyway, here goes. No had them in quite a wee while. Right, here goes. Well, I've not had that brand in a while. Meh. Just like any cheap, generic, like cured meat sticks. If I didn't read it said pork and... If I didn't read beforehand if it said pork with pork and turkey on it, I would not know it's pork or turkey. It's alright. It's slightly better than the normal one that I normally get. The one that I normally get at Home Bargains for about £1.75. You can also get it in Asda, but it's a lot dearer. Anyway, I need to go to Asda this morning before I go to work, so I can get apples and bananas. But it's no for me, it's for my mother's husband. I didn't mind an apple, but I hate bananas. Absolutely hate them. Hate the smell of them, the look of them, the taste, the texture. I didn't really mind really like freeze-dried ones that are coated in yogurt. I used to like them when I volunteered at a fruit and veg stall. Nothing to write home about them. They're a very, very good like snack to have though if you're going on a big, long, massive walk. Because it's a good source of protein, and while you're on the walk you can just eat and chew them while you're walking, or on a big hike. Stuff like that is good though, like cured meat sausage of any description, or a cereal bar, or a trucker bar, or like a oat bar, sort of thing. Something that'll give you the hit of sugar and the protein to keep going. And then when you finally get to the destination, if you're going to sit for a while, if it's a nice day, then have sandwiches and sandwiches, packet of crisps, and Lipton's lemon iced tea, or a Monster Bad Apple energy drink, or have that in a flask so that the fizz doesn't go out of it, because you can just anyhow, this episode Everybody Loves Raymond, or Raymond, I think it's when they go to France? No, Italy. Italy, because they think that they've got Italian blood in them. I think they have, but they go to the wrong thing, I'm sure it is, or something. Anyway, it's a good episode. 8:05 on Monday the 22nd of September. And I had a bet on for Arsenal versus Man City yesterday, and it was not too bad. The second half was boring as anything. I think it was 2 points dropped for Man City rather than a point gained for Arsenal. Aye, but that would have suited Liverpool down to the ground, the draw between these two. I think at this very, very early stage, even though we've only had 5 matches, Liverpool's lead at the moment seems bigger than it actually is. And I can't believe after 5 matches that Aston Villa are 18th. They're probably got to be down in the bottom half of the table now for at least another between 4 to 5 weeks now, because they'll have to play catch up. They've not won a match yet so far. That was an absolutely incredible point for Sunderland yesterday against Aston Villa, even though Aston Villa are struggling, because they've only scored 1 Premier League goal, I think. So that shows you how bad that draw was that Everton had against Aston Villa, because I would have only been waiting on the win against Liverpool, but it didn't happen. But if it did, I could have shaved this off. Anyhow, and the words of Hugh Laurie's character on the episode Chains on Series 2 of Blackadder, bye.